Roblox, site filled with gambling, stressful hobbies and fighting simulators. In the last few months, a lot of the games I played became boring. Key elements of these were they were either very competitive or required a lot of effort for minimal rewards. I'd spend hours playing CSGO to rank up and get a case to sell it for $1, or do all the quests in the season pass in Forza just to get a slightly faster car. Now of course these games are not strictly related to Roblox in any way, but a lot of Roblox games are like that as well. So as I've made lots of videos where I create games, I'm back today with the same concept. You've probably seen the title of the video, so what sets cozy games apart from other ones? There is no real failure. If you fail a task, you don't lose all the progress or get punished for it. For example, in Roblox obbies, once you die, you're teleported back to the last checkpoint, unless you pay for it of course, and that can ruin players' experience and make their playtime seem worthless as they spend hours jumping around just for 10 other people to be in front of them. Another aspect most Roblox games have are forgettable NPCs. And what do I mean by that? When you come up to an NPC, he gives you a quest and you're off to kill 10 slimes or something like that until you get back to them for completing the quest. They give you money and you're off to find another NPC. In cozy games, NPCs should be memorable and feel like an actual friend, with unique scenarios and heartfelt dialogue. And then there's the progression. Our main goal is giving players many choices to progress. For example, in Phantom Forces you get a kill and are rewarded XP for it. And as you level up, you get more money and better guns. Unless you spend money on the credits, that's the only way to progress, which for the game of its kind is totally okay and acceptable. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a lot of time playing it and doing cool no-scopes and trick shots. Okay, we've covered the main goals and infrastructure of the game, so let's focus on actually building it. The theme of the game will be restoring an old house you just bought. You'll be able to make farms, sell items online, cook, visit other people and many more things. So as this is a longer project, this is the first episode of hopefully a series, depending if you guys like it. And since we are there, I'd like to thank you all for 2,000 subs at the time I was filming this, but in just like 3 days we managed to get 130 more, so that's really crazy to me. If you want to support me, check out my Patreon. And now let's actually see the progress I made in 1 week. And this is the progress for now, and yeah, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but honestly, just getting the camera right and doing all the other stuff, I had a tough week, you know. So we have a few things. Obviously the camera is like isometric, and when I go to the other floor it becomes visible. I used like Zone Plus for this because just setting up the camera was really a headache to go through. I had to like use modular scripts that were like default in Roblox and all that. So anyways, the things we have, for example, we have a light switch. So as you can see, it kind of lights up and then I can turn it off, and I set that up in every room for now except for the second floor, but more on that in the later video. And there's also one in here. We also have some other things in the rooms. For example, in this room you can hear the music and the fireplace, and I didn't set up the other rooms yet, but I think every room will have like a special tune and music, and I even might add it so there's like a transition between the sounds and the music. And if we turn this light off, we have like cool light effects and stuff like that, and you can even sit on this. So if you press space you can like stand up, but I should somehow fix this because you can sit on the other seat. Oh wait, maybe I fix it somehow. Hold on. Okay, I somehow fixed it. I'm not sure how that is. I guess scripts get fixed by themselves because I don't remember editing that script for this. But as you can see, I have like an E sit and this is highlighted, meaning if I click E... Okay, yeah, I'll definitely need to fix this. Anyways, that's it from that room. I will probably add a lot more to it as in every room. Now here we have an interesting thing. We have a bed, but we also have a laptop, but I'm not going to show you that just yet. That's for another video when I actually finish the whole thing. So moving on, we have like a failed attempt at making a drawer. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't really have any use yet, but basically you will be able to store your items inside of these, up to like 5 items, and they will be scattered around the whole house. And of course I was thinking of adding like a building system, and I even did do something, but it's not really that good. Yeah, I don't know, I guess it works, it's alright. And now moving to the garden. This is actually where I spent the last few hours making this. So if I plant something, or actually want to plant something, as you can see we have seeds, and inside of the player we have like an inventory for that and all that, and I can select from these 5 which to plant. Let's plant an apple seed here, and then I don't know, cherry here. Here we can do peach, and down here we can do blueberry. So as you can see, these grow pretty fast and they have like 4 stages. So stage 1 was like a stem, then it's a bit bigger, then it's more bigger, and then it has like fruit and stuff like that. Of course, it will take much more time in the real game, but the cool thing about this is if I want to cut this down, as you can see, we can cut it down, and I have like a comically small axe to cut it down. I just think that's really funny, so I decided to make it extra small. And then we also have like inventory and settings. Inventory is not really set up, and I seem to have a slight issue with this, so I should probably resize that later. And these will be stats, so what day you are on, what's the weather and the time. And this will be like inventory, where you have all the items inside. And you can also click X or click on the button, and you can also close it. It has like sound effects. Now we have settings, which has only one setting. So that's like wall transparency. As you can see, it's like you can kind of see the wall there, but if we change it to like 1, it's like less visible. It's not really even that great most of the times, but I don't know, I will just leave that for now. And you've probably also seen this little cube here and the box outside that's kind of weirdly glitched. I don't know why that is, but basically you will be able to earn money, and then you can just get things delivered to your front porch and then get like a box and open it, and then you will be able to place more furniture around your house and make it all look fancy and stuff like that. And I also plan on adding like a full-on cooking system, which should be pretty advanced. So as you can see here, we have like a stove or something like that, and there's also this trash bin that as you cook more, it will like fill up, and at some point it will need to go outside. And right here we have trash bins, and you will need to throw out the trash regularly. I think you will be able to expand this. So as you can see, we have like green grass here, and then if you buy something or I don't know, do something in the game, you will be able to expand it more further. And last thing I didn't show you is if you click R, you can actually rotate the camera, which I don't know how useful it is, but I think it adds another perspective in the game, so I think I will keep that in. I might add it into the settings though, because this is kind of weird that you can just spam it, but whatever.